Star Trek Lower Decks Volume 1. This is a new comic, trade paperback, published by IDW Comics. Basically, if you don't know, Star Trek Lower Decks is an animated show on Paramount Plus, and I reviewed a bunch of the episodes on my main channel. I reviewed all of season 3, and I reviewed season 1 and 2. Was not crazy about the show. It's not a bad show by any means, but it's very hit or miss for me. And I think it's honestly a lot of times very disrespectful to Star Trek and stuff. But however, I did want to read this comic for you guys, so I did get it. And I am a Star Trek collector. And I gotta say, I did enjoy this story, this comic. It's mainly focused on our crew going into the simulation and releasing this Dracula type character who's going around doing weird stuff on the ship, and that's kind of where most of the story goes. And it's fun, and if you really like Star Trek Lower Decks, it's very much in the same tone and writing. So it has a lot of the same flaws and stuff. The actual art's really good, is for just trying to look exactly like the show it's based on and stuff. But like I said, if you don't like Star Trek Lower Decks, this isn't going to be for you. It's not really going to add anything to it. It's actually stuff that I could see this being like a whole bunch of episodes in the show. But that also is kind of where the negatives lie, where the writing isn't great. You see our main girl, this girl right here, do things that should get her in trouble, but don't. There's no repercussions, things like that. The stuff that normally bothers me about Lower Decks is all here. However, I still enjoyed reading it, just like I still enjoy Lower Decks as a show, even though it does have writing problems that bug me and find very irritating. But yeah, I enjoyed this comic. So let me know your thoughts. Like, sure. I know that's a weird review though, like where I was like, hey, I like it, but it has a lot of issues, and I get that. But that's kind of where I'm at with it. I thought that was where my issue with this comic kind of lied, is where like I enjoy the same stuff I enjoy about the show, but I also hate the same things I hate about the show within this, sort of thing. But it's still worth a read if you really like the show.